as big as a company like Lyft is, it's supposed to be a technology company, right? Supposed to be a technology company. They're having trouble with just the payment side of the app. You can still get rides, you can still take as many rides as you want, but you can't see your earnings and you can't cash out until they fix the glitch. Convenient glitch. Very, very convenient glitch. And it's happening more and more often than you think. You would think with all this modern day technology, we got AI tools and stuff like this. Why is it that Uber and Lyft have so many problems with their app? And it's always a convenient glitch. It's always convenient for them where drivers can still take rides, we just can't get paid. And I'm willing to bet money that, because I'm probably not going to check it tonight, when I go check the app tomorrow, they're going to be owing me some money. I guarantee my earnings are going to be short by a few dollars here and there. I can almost bet money on it. That's why I just stopped driving, because they're still offering me rides. But I can't see what I already earned earlier today, as well as I can't see per ride if they're attaching the offered amount to my current pay. I'm supposed to just trust them. You can't just trust, especially Lyft. I hate to say it, but Lyft has got me. Even though I like Lyft better with the area filter, Lyft has got me more often than Uber on pay. Well, they'll just conveniently take a few dollars here and there, act like they didn't know it's a glitch. So what are drivers supposed to do? You're just supposed to just continue on driving, not knowing what you're getting paid? How are you an independent contractor? You can't see what you're getting paid. I think we're relying too much on these apps to the point where it's getting really ridiculous now. It really is. The glitches are too often. I don't even see how they call themselves a technology company. They should just call themselves what they are, which is transportation. It's just convenient by being a technology company, they can raise more money. I know that for a fact because I'm looking into the same thing. Software companies, technology companies, of course they're going to be able to raise more money than something as higher risk like transportation. And because they don't own any cars, kind of, sort of, they can say they're not a transportation company and get away with it because they don't own any vehicles. We own the cars, but Uber doesn't own the vehicles. They just own the software that we use. So kind of like we're independent transportation companies with a partner that we can't see our earnings from. I just think it's really convenient that the problems always are something to do with pay. How is it that we could see, we can't get our pay, we can't look at our pay, but we can conveniently, drivers can still take as many rides as you want today. I can turn the app on right now and keep earning. But why would I do that and I can't keep account of my money? They think I'm supposed to just trust them. I'm supposed to just trust. David Richard said, believe in the algorithm. Yeah, okay. You believe in the algorithm as you want to. You'll lose a whole day thinking that you're making over $100 to come to find out you only made 80, trusting the algorithm. It's kind of frustrating, but I need to stop saying it and really start looking into some of these transportation options. Like this week, this is why I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking marijuana. I never smoked cigarettes, but I stopped smoking marijuana just so I could get approved for certain things like medical transportation, possibly security. I might be getting into that again. Everything is a fee though in Connecticut. Like back in the day when I did security, you didn't have to get this guard card thing where you had to spend like $200, and you didn't need that. You just filled out an application. If your record was good, you got the job. Connecticut has all these things that you have to pay for, certain licenses and things you got to pay for to even work. And it's not every state, but I know it's Connecticut. But the medical transportation stuff I know pays pretty well. It's just you got to do that the OSHA stuff, you know, because you're gonna be dealing with like bloodborne stuff, and you got to be safe. So I kind of get that. And the marijuana thing I also understand, because they don't want you driving high. You know, driving high is almost as bad as, even though alcohol is legal, you can't legally drink and drive. It's the same thing. So I understand that part. It's just the overwhelming prices to do this stuff in Connecticut. Like to get certain licenses, commercial insurance is high. Everything's high in Connecticut. Now I understand California and New York is more. You know, I understand that. That's why some of those people are coming to Connecticut. But Connecticut is still in that top 5, in my opinion, of states that, you know, is very, very expensive to live in. You know, and they want to charge you for every little thing. Everything. Hit me in the comments, let me know what state you're in. I know Florida is very rideshare friendly. That's why a lot of new startup rideshare companies, they go right to Florida. A lot of them are able to work in Arizona. Texas, almost every transportation company that pays independent drivers is in Texas for some reason. Texas and Arizona, I feel like they always got it good. There's always a company that's available outside of Uber and Lyft, but they're like real companies. They're like real companies that will let you be independent contractors, make some money with them. It's not an app like necessarily Uber and Lyft, but they're like app-based kind of companies where they have their own website, but they may have an additional app for you to use for your phone or whatever. I feel like they're all in Texas. A few are down south. Not a lot in Connecticut. Not a lot in Connecticut. I know that new roadie app is in Connecticut. Big whoop. That doesn't pay that great, I heard. I might sign up for it though. You know, I've never tried the roadie app. I've only witnessed other people using it. And there are people just literally just with the roadie app. They just be making a living doing roadie, but they usually have a SUV or a minivan or something. Something bigger. You're not going to get a lot of roadie things with a car, I don't think. I really just want to get into medical transportation because I think that's where the real money is. Again, that's why I stopped smoking. Let me know your thoughts. Apparently I can't make no money. I did make a little bit of more money than usual on the Uber side. because it's weird. When I have issues with Lyft, I seem to get better offers on Uber. I got a little bit better offers today on Uber. Not much, a little bit, slightly better than normal. And I had to really like cherry pick. I would say 5 times to get one good offer. But let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Thank you guys for listening to me rant once again. Subscribe, like, comment, nice guy driver, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Thank you.